The key is that the government authorities, they have all the time in the world. So when they come, they're going to sit there and they're going to do all this one by one. So as busy as I can be, I still want to make sure that everything is picked up and everything is in the right categories. All right. So please set aside time, and I joke about it and I say have a date with your books. All right. So say once a week you can do 1 hour. So maybe on a Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon, or even in an evening. And if you have grown-up children like 10 and up, I've been able to get my children's help where I don't want to say use my children because I don't want to get in trouble. There's my two girls over here, but they're in college now, but they still help me as we speak. And it gives them a way to also know what you do, and not that you're going to force them to do what you do. Mine don't. My older one is going to be a chemist. My other one is landscape architecture. So they still help me though, but they are not going to do what I do. You don't want to force your children to do that, but use your help and pay them a little bit, and also gives you time to, it's like a family time kind of thing, do that together. So you can have them maybe even learn the course, pay for the course, have them learn it. This is the life skill that they have, because I know my older, she didn't want anything to do with it. So what I did was when I recorded, she's the one that edited it. So all the QuickBooks training you're going to take and all the Waveapps I have, she edited them, and she's 21. So the key was her dad and I decided, okay, if she's editing it, she has no choice but to watch the video several times. And in that case, now she knows the software. So it's a little sneaky, but we got the knowledge into her, So you have to make it fun. And I pay her something, not at the market rate, but she gave me a discount. So anyway, so that's how you get your family to help you. Okay. And then you'll be able to also keep up your own thing. If you want to, you choose to do it, just oversee it, make sure everything is right. And then you give it to an accountant to do the tax return. Or you can do your own tax return. Use any of those multi softwares out there. There are a gazillion of them. But make sure that whichever one you use, you print the tax return and review it. All right. If you can, that's something that a few people have asked me, and I will do it, but I don't like to do that because I like to be the one to prepare to make sure it's right. I can review it and see if everything is fine, but I prefer not to do that, like I said. So that's pretty much what my take on do not leave anything on the table. If you do all these, and this is not everything, you will be sure to make sure that you have picked up everything and you are paying the proper taxes, like you've picked up all your income and you've picked up all the proper expenses. Try to keep your expenses being paid from one or two or business accounts, though, if you can. And if you're sole proprietor, you can maybe open a personal account. I don't recommend it though. I say pay the $12 a month transaction bank fees and have a proper business account. The whole point of starting a business is you want something that's sustainable. So you don't want to just play around and say, oh, okay, I'm just going to set this up and then I'm going to mix it in with my personal activities. That's a big no-no. You don't want to mix it in. Plus, you will know what's coming in, so you don't want to do that. So always make sure that you keep things separate from your personal activities. Don't purchase business stuff from your personal account. This way you will miss the deduction if you don't pay it from the right account, and don't pay your personal stuff from the business account. All right. So try and keep things separately. Set aside time to do your bookkeeping. Get the proper consultation, proper professionals to help you to make sure that you're doing the right thing. And also hire help if you feel you're too overwhelmed with it. Hire help, because sometimes the help, it would take me 10 minutes in accounting to do could take you 30 minutes. That's 3 times the time that you could have been using as something that you were genius at. I personally don't want to do my social media because I have no clue. And before I know it, I'll be spending 2, 3 hours trying to do something that would take somebody 5 minutes. And that's a big no-no. So I hired that out. I'm with Kajabi. I hired that out. I don't have the head for that. So I just hired it out. And then I stay in my zone of genius, which is doing taxes and making sure everything is correct. And then also defending my clients whenever I can with the government authorities. So anyway, this has been really exciting. I tried to keep it for 15 minutes. I couldn't. So I'm hopeful that somebody got something out of it. And let me know in the comments. But I hope that you get a chance to watch it and then see what benefits you can. So please do not leave any money on the table, and do all your accounting records on time. And also it will help you to elevate your elevate your energy when everything is organized. Think of it when all your house is organized, everything is organized. It gives you positive energy, that you feel organized, you feel more empowered by knowing your numbers. If you're a fan of Shark Tank, you will know Mr. Wonderful always say, know your numbers, know your numbers. Once the accounting records is in place, you would definitely know your numbers. All right, so I'm going to just end on this. Take care and much more success, and God bless you. Mwah.